Hey, GutFoxx here today with a game against WheelzFL/WheelzGaming. He was streaming at the time. He is in the Cardinals. I am in the Steelers as normal. So he was trying out, I think, a boss running back or a boss card. I don't know what he was streaming at the time. This happened, I don't know, a couple weeks back actually. But it's pretty interesting. So like, I stopped by his stream. This is the second time we've actually played together. The first game went to overtime where I was able to clutch out a field goal in overtime to beat him. But I remember at the end of that last game, he got really pissed at me for running a nano on him. It was a looping blitz. I had run it a few times before that, but it never came through because his offense is kind of designed to stop looping blitzes. The way he blocks running backs constantly and runs a little bit of play action, as Mr. Bryant does. Comes down with the catch. He caught it. So this time against Wheels, I mean, he had been drinking, I think. And an opponent is always a little bit easier when they've been drinking. They don't really pay attention as much. So it makes it a little easier to play the game against him. So I will give him credit, because I know I also play the game a little bit worse when I have had a few beverages. As he throws one up and Mr. Lawyer Malloy is able to get that one for us. And also I noticed after watching like his stream, as we're not able to cut back, I don't mind people like watching my stream while we play a game, because the game is delayed. The stream is delayed just enough to not be able to see a play call. Like, unless you really nice catch, Dez. Unless you really like take a long time, like you pick your play quick and then you give the clock the extra like 20 seconds, then they might be able to see your play call. But it rarely happens like that. I'm usually, you know, calling a play and then like pressing hike within, I don't know, 6 to 10 seconds. So there's usually a stream delay of, I don't know, 11 to 15, depending on the stream, really. So I don't really mind it. He runs the same force play. I think he likes to lead off the game with that. And I remember it from the last time I played. There was the nano that I sent just to hear him yell. I hadn't yet talked in the stream yet. I think I was just booting it up through the first quarter. Actually, no, I was in the stream and I just heard it. So he was really angry at that one. At that point, he wasn't. I mean, Wheels doesn't get angry per se, but at that point I said, all right, I'm not gonna nano you anymore. I just wanted to hear it. But anyways, yeah, so I mean, do you guys, if anybody listening to this, if you guys stream at all, do you guys let people stay in your stream if you're playing them? I've never noticed to be a problem. But here we're going to the corner route again. Julio Jones, one of my favorite plays there, the corner. We'll see how really effective that is, because in Madden 16 that was, you know, sometimes half my offense against some guys are corner routes, because of how poorly the corner routes are played by light blues and sometimes purple routes. You know, flats and corners routes really in 16 were the name of the game. I mean, that and like the PA shot plays that dominate a lot of the offensive possession on Madden 16. But are you guys looking to, like, in Madden 17, what do you guys want to do on offense? Do you guys, what kind of player are you? I've done this video before. Like, what kind of player are you? Do you like to create your own schemes, or are you guys just looking for like the most effective way to win here? Like me against, like, do you think? I think running will be pretty good in 17. Just based on like the developments that they've taken against passing. Ooh, nice underneath cut by his corner. Did not expect that, but it was a little bit, you know, the pass was a little bit behind the wide receiver, so I could see why it happened. But yeah, I expect passing to be a little tougher. They've talked about better pass rushing stock, and so you won't have the nano as much. Although we will have nanos, of course. We'll never get away from nanos. That's one issue that Madden will have a hard time getting away from, unless they start patching their game on like a weekly or bi-weekly basis. If they start patching the game that frequently, nanos, you know, they'll go unnoticed for a while, but they will be dead for a little bit. Nice drag route to complete that, Wheels. But yeah, I think next year I really want to focus on offense. Like, you know, defensive schemes. The thing is, yeah, now that I think about that, defense will be playing a lot different too. Zones being played differently, but how much different could defense be played year to year? You know, I don't have the hands-on gameplay yet, but I think it will be nice. I think I want to try the run and shoot right off the bat and try that playbook again if it's in the game. You never know. I always kind of like those funky premium alternate playbooks, like the premium alternate fields. Wheels obviously does too, since we're in Canton, Ohio at Fawcett Field, Hall of Fame game. But yeah, do you guys like the specialty, or do you guys? I know I've really devolved into Madden 16 and running a very meta offense, inside zone, corner routes, verticals, and it's really too bad, but it was just more effective than the run and shoot. Like run and shoot, having to make reads with a you know, a nano blaring down your throat when you had to motion wide receiver in to block it, and then it still comes through pretty well. It's a different game, you know. next year. So we will see. Anyways, Wheels, we're doing pretty well this game, getting first downs, kind of just trying to chew the clock down. He is, you know, obviously trying to stop me, and I'm just running it down. He's not taking timeouts. 17-0. The game ends up pretty good. I throw for the first down. I actually don't know why I threw. I think I wanted the first down in order just to clock it, but he ends up hitting me in the backfield, and I think that is how the game ends. We just let it go down to 0. GG, Wheels. I hope you had as good a time as me. I know you stream a lot, so it looked like you're having a good time. I had a good conversation with you after this game. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Call to action. I will see you tomorrow.